In a small town where life moved at a slow pace, three families lived on the outskirts of the city, each with its own story and daily challenges. Among them were two mothers, Hannah and Saad, who represented completely different approaches to motherhood. Hannah was a quiet and dedicated woman who lived with her husband and two children in a small, beautiful house. Every morning, she woke up early to prepare breakfast for her family and ensured that everything was ready before they left the house. Hannah closely monitored her children's education, helped them with their homework, and made sure they had time to play and relax without neglecting their responsibilities. She never missed a detail in her children's lives. Hannah made sure they had healthy food, clean clothes, and enough time for study and play. She took an interest in knowing their friends and cared about their behavior and morals. Hannah believed that children reflect their upbringing, so she worked hard to be a good role model in everything she did. On the other hand, there was Saad. Saad was a careless and disorganized woman who lived in a chaotic home with her husband and three children. She often woke up late, neglecting to prepare breakfast for her children or check their needs before they went to school. Instead of spending time with her children or following up on their studies, she preferred to sit in front of the TV or browse her phone. Saad's children were always behind in their studies and often went to school without completing their homework. She didn't care about how they spent their free time and didn't monitor their actions or friends. Saad let them play in the street unsupervised, even when there were dangers around. One day, while Saad was engrossed in one of her favorite TV shows, her youngest son, Sammy, was playing outside without any supervision. The street in front of their home was busy with cars, but Saad didn't care that Sammy was playing near the road. Saad heard the neighbor's screams and rushed outside to find her son lying on the ground, blood pouring from his head. The scene was terrifying for her. She was struck with shock and overwhelming guilt, realizing that her negligence had led to this tragic accident. Sammy was rushed to the hospital, where he underwent several surgeries. Saad stayed by his side the entire time, tears streaming down her face. This accident was a massive wake-up call for her. She began to reflect on her actions and how her neglect had affected her children and her home. Saad realized she had been lost in her own world, leaving her children to suffer without support or guidance. After the accident, Saad decided to change her life completely. She started waking up early to prepare breakfast for her children, following up on their studies, and dedicating time to spend with them. She learned from Hannah how to be a responsible and loving mother, vowing never to leave her children unattended or uncared for again. As for Hannah, she saw the transformation in Saad's life as a testament to the importance of good parenting and caring for children. Hannah continued with her routine, but became even more vigilant in caring for her children, reaffirming to herself that what she was doing today would bear fruit in the future. Saad learned hard lessons from her negligence and became another example of a careful mother who protects her children and cares for their future. The accident was the most significant turning point in her life, making her realize the value of every moment spent with her children and the immense role she plays as a mother in their lives.